A group of 4 teenagers whose aim is to improve literacy by investing in the minds of children in deprived communities in Africa has commissioned a library at Kukurantumi in the eastern region. The US-based Ghanaian and Nigerian teenage philanthropists say their dream is to help Ghanaian children travel the world through books. The gesture falls in line with SDG Goal 4, which is aimed at ensuring that children access quality education. One teacher, one pen and one book can change the world. This is a quote attributed to Malala Yousafzai, a Pakistani activist for female education and the 2014 Nobel Peace Prize laureate. At age 11, Malala Yousafzai advocated for the rights of women and girls. Taking inspiration from Malala Yousafzai are the 2 teenage founders of CHILD2CHILD Book Foundation from Ghana and Nigeria, who grew up together in Lagos and later relocated to the US to pursue further studies. Now their goal is to elevate literacy levels of less privileged communities. They do this by soliciting for funds to purchase the books for donation. They also interact with the less privileged in societies in their home countries through reading and artworks. Sedinam Asase, Eline Asase, Azari Uhubetini and Amira Uhubetini are the co-founders of the CHILD2CHILD Book Foundation, while Isabel Queno is an ambassador of the foundation. These teenage girls embarked on this mission when they identified the scarcity of reading materials in the regions they grew up in. For this year's mission, the foundation raised over $50,000 to donate over 40,000 books, bags and other educational materials. At Kukurantumi in the eastern region, the group commissioned an educational library in honor of Sedinam and Eline Asase's great-grandmother, Mrs. Aliza Brako Apia, who was the first headmistress of the Kukurantumi Presbyterian Primary and JHS School. The girls are hopeful that the library facility will boost academic performance.
We're very excited to have been able to set up the Aliza Brako Apia Library in honor of my great-grandmother in Kukurantumi. Well, reading has brought me to where I am now, and I've always loved to read. And so I encourage these kids to take these books and to use them to further themselves and their education so that one day they can hopefully do the same for themselves and their family.
The Eastern Regional Director of the Ghana Library Authority, Mr. Evans Kolete Tene, hinted on the 2030 Ghana Education Plan, which is to establish more than 500 libraries across the country. He commended the CHILD2CHILD group and called on individual organizations to help make the 500 library plan a reality.
This facility being put up today is a fantastic one. What makes it even unique is that it's children who have raised funds to set up a library for their other colleagues who are underprivileged to benefit from. And the idea for them not to do any other project but a library means that they themselves understand what education is. So it means that we will need individuals, corporate institutions, and everybody on board to help put up libraries across the country for us to meet our target by 2030.
The former chief executive of the UT Bank, Mr. Kofi Amoabin, was impressed with the initiative as the library will encourage the children to read on their own.
Quality education brings quality people. So this, you'll be surprised what will come out of this. And as one of the speakers said, through this you may even find a future president coming from Kukurantumi because he learned from the library and things like that. So it is the best form of investment you can give, especially the child.
The students were grateful for the gesture towards enhancement of literacy.
I'm very excited to know that you have bring us the book for us to improve our education and development to our schools.
CHILD2CHILD Book Foundation, for whatever they have done for us today, it is more than our expectation, and we want to thank them for whatever they have done for us. We bless them.
I am really happy because they brought us books to read.
Other beneficiaries include Takwa Breman Girls School and Koko 360 in the Western region, as well as Akbokohe Basic School at Agotemeziope district in the Volta region. The CHILD2CHILD girls are poised to extend the support to the entire African continent. Last year, they raised $20,000 after a trip to Nigeria, donating over 30,000 books.